In this video, I'm going to be covering the main differences between a website, a landing page, and a squeeze page, and when you may want to be using each of these within your marketing strategy. Because regardless of what you may have heard, one approach isn't necessarily better than the other, and the best and most successful marketing campaigns leverage both websites and landing pages, squeeze pages, and sales funnels in order to maximize their results. So let's dive straight into it. So the first thing we need to understand is that a landing page or a squeeze page are basically parts of a sales funnel. Now you may have also heard of the term squeeze page. Now these are pretty much the same thing. However, the main difference between a landing page is that it's generally going to be a much longer form version of the page. So we see with this example with Deal here, for example, this is a fairly long page that goes into a lot of the features, and it's really selling that next step for people to take a demo. A squeeze page, on the other hand, is usually a lower intent call to action. So booking a demo is obviously a fairly high intent CTA. A squeeze page is maybe where we're offering some sort of lead magnet, like a free PDF, a free training, or maybe even a free account on something. Actually, a good example here from TikTok, where this is more of a squeeze page where they're getting people to sign up for a free TikTok ad account. And you'll see on here, this is a very, very short page, and it's all just designed to get me to create my account. So if I click on this get started button, it comes up here. So the reason it's called a squeeze page is because it's squeezing that user's attention. They're designed to be very, very short and have lower intent call to actions, i.e. a free account, a free training, or a free lead magnet. When you have landing pages, that's generally going to be for something where you're maybe offering a higher intent call to action. So the main thing we need to understand is that basically forms part of a sales funnel. Sales funnels are really designed to get the user to take a specific action. However, a website, on the other hand, is designed more to build authority and act as more of a brochure for the different products and services that your business offers. Now, the obvious benefit of a landing page is that it's designed to focus the user's attention. So naturally, it works in a more sequential order, so you have much less chance of that user getting lost and clicking to different pages and ending up bouncing because they get confused and don't really know where to go. So to show you some very specific examples here, this is a payroll company called Deal. Now you'll notice on their website that they've got lots of different items in their menu, right? Everything from Deal Immigration, Deal HR. So these are all different elements and different features within their platform. Now this is great from an SEO perspective, and this is another benefit to having a website, because what this allows them to do is, regardless of the terms that people are searching for, they have dedicated pages here that they then give themselves the opportunity to rank for within Google. And also from an authority standpoint, if somebody's heard about Deal, they can come on here, they can explore and dive into all the different features and how it works. However, what you'll notice is that if we type in something specific like best payroll software UK into Google, you'll see they've got a paid search campaign running here. Now, when I click on this, this actually takes me through to a landing page. So you'll see right now we've got no menu header on here. And the reason they do this is because they know exactly what I have searched for. So at this stage, they just want to take the intent of my search and turn that into a conversion. Whereas when someone's come through to the website, they don't necessarily know why I've come through to the website. They don't know what I'm looking for exactly. And that's why it's a good idea for them to have all these different pages. Versus, again, if they're running a paid search campaign and they're targeting specific keywords, they can have different ad groups in those campaigns, and depending what the keywords or the search terms that they're targeting are, they can send them to specific landing pages that, again, remove those distractions and address all of the questions, concerns somebody might have when they're looking for payroll software, and then it's designed to get people to take that next step in terms of booking a demo. Here's another example here of a client who does Airbnb management services. So you'll see if we come onto their main website here, again, we've got lots of different items, which again is great from an SEO perspective. So if somebody has, for example, typed into Google Airbnb guest management services, they actually then have a chance to get this specific page ranking within Google. People can navigate around, they can explore the different services they offer. However, for paid media campaigns, we send people through to specific pages like this based on what they've searched for, so we can focus that user's attention and increase the chances of us getting a conversion. Now, the other great thing about landing pages and using sales funnels in particular, it allows you to much more easily experiment and run different tests to optimize the conversion rate on these pages over time. Naturally, that's very difficult to also do on a website because we just don't know where that person's going to navigate to. You're going to see so many different user journeys. The other thing you have to bear in mind with a website is you're going to get so many different traffic sources coming to it. You're going to get people who have been referred to you. You might have people from paid advertising campaigns. You might have people who have found you organically. You might have people who have found out about you on social media. They could be at all different stages of the buyer journey. So naturally, the paths that they take are going to be very, very different, and that's going to skew the data. Whereas again, if you're using specific landing pages that you've isolated into specific marketing and ad campaigns that you're running, it reduces the amount of variables involved when testing, so it makes it far easier to begin optimizing that page and that funnel over time. So now that we've addressed the main differences between these, hopefully you can see that it's absolutely critical that you have both. The website is going to help you get ranked in things like search and even generative AI search results, but it's also going to help to build authority when people do go onto Google to look you up. It's also going to help you to showcase other products and services that you offer. However, again, sales funnels can be extremely effective at helping you to optimize your cost per lead, your cost per acquisition over time, because you're really able to focus in this user's attention and test the different elements that get you the best conversions. The other thing you always want to be thinking about when it comes to sales funnels is that you want to be measuring your analytics at each stage of the journey and then testing different elements. So this is going to look different depending on your business model. So if you run more of a B2B business or you generate leads and that transaction happens offline, this might look like you have a landing page up front where people then sign up for some free training or a free webinar, whatever it is. They then maybe go through to a scheduler page where they book an appointment with your sales team. If on the other hand, you're selling something online, a product or service, maybe you're selling an online course, they might actually go through to a sales page or an upsell page where they then go through to a checkout and can buy that product or that service or that course online. The flow here of the sales funnel is obviously going to look different for every business, but the key with this is you want to be building momentum. You always want to think about what is the next step we can have. So here's an example here from actually one of our squeeze pages in a funnel that we've got set up. So you'll see I can click to download this browsers to buyers checklist, right? So if I put in my name here and my email address, I then come through to a thank you page that says, thanks, your download will be with you shortly, but we're then giving people another next step. So the next step within our sales funnel is a website and marketing audit that we offer. However, this isn't something that all businesses will qualify for, and this is a much more hands-on process where one of our team will actually go through your website and record you a 10 to 15-minute video screen share showing you exactly what you can do to generate more traffic, leads, and sales from your website. So naturally for this, we get people to fill out an application. So you can see here how we're taking that momentum from that initial sign up and giving them a next step that they can follow on to. And then if and when people fill out that application, we then have another page here in the funnel where we've got a sales page where we're actually upselling people with an offer to book onto a premium audit of their website. So they then have a checkout down here where they can order that service. So then if people sign up to the premium audit, they then go through to another page where they have the opportunity to book a free strategy consulting session, which is included as part of this service. But even if people don't opt to take this, we still then direct people to follow us on socials, because we know that if people do end up dropping out of the funnel at some stage, at least if they're following us on social media, they then have more chance of seeing us across their socials and therefore keeping us front of mind. And this is where you always want to be thinking with your sales funnels. What is the next thing you can get someone to do? Even if on your thank you page that means having a video because it's going to help build additional trust. Maybe that's just to follow your company page on social media. Maybe it's to book an appointment with your sales team. Whatever that next step is that you can offer, you always want to build that in. You never just want to leave people in the lurch and not giving them any next step, because you may end up losing out on conversions that you could have otherwise had, and that is the magic behind a sales funnel. Now, in this next video coming up, I'm going to be showing you how you can start running A/B tests on your landing pages to begin optimizing for conversions over time. I'll see you there.